First bit of news is Chris Sale's being scratched with back spasms. Last night after the game, he'd been throwing all week just to keep his arm going. Went out to throw, or went to the cages to throw. Came in after and told us that his back was tight. So around noon today, I came into the office, and the more we talked about it, the right thing is to not, it's not an IL, it's a day-to-day thing. But and again, if we could have him pitch and it was safe, we would do that. But regardless of where we want to go, we need him. We need him going forward. So Grant Holmes will start today's game.
As we just heard from Alex Anthopoulos a few minutes ago, Grant Holmes did not find out he was starting this game until Rick Kranitz told him when he walked off the field following game one. He said no problem. He wants this opportunity.
It's very simple. The Braves win. They are in. They are headed to San Diego to take on the Padres starting tomorrow. They lose, and the season is over right here today. Swing and a miss, but a good start for Grant Holmes.
And it is not starting Marte hitting second in the order. It's Jose Iglesias who pops one up. So the Mets apparently changed their lineup at the last moment, and Iglesias is retired.
So an 0-2 count. If he can get a strikeout right here, that'd be a 9-pitch first inning for Grant Holmes. That'd be a great start.
But he is going down swinging. 1-2-3 for Grant Holmes. Didn't know what the Mets would do if they won game one. They didn't make any announcement. We found out 10 minutes ago that the pitcher is going to be a guy they called up today. This is Joey Lucchesi. It's only his second outing of the year at the big league level.
Yeah, and it didn't go that well for him. He ended up giving up a home run in 4 1/3 and struggled in that one.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Acuna diving to his left, has it from the outfield grass, throws to first, a stretch by Alonso, he's out!
Ronald's little brother doing Ronald-type things, but on the infield here at Truist Park.
There's ball 4, and Ozuna's on with the 2-out walk.
And now Matt Olson, 1 for 5 in game one for Matt today.
In there, strike 3 called. He got him with a fastball, side retired.
Neither team had anything going offensively in the first inning. We head to the top of the second. It'll be Alonso, Marte, and Taylor for the Mets. And he gets Alonso swinging at another sharp slider. So now 4 batters face for Grant Holmes, 3 strikeouts.
3 punch-outs, 3 different ways.
A lunge and a miss at strike 3. Boy, that's a good slider that Grant Holmes has. Strikes out Starling Marte. That's 4 strikeouts by Grant Holmes. A little pop-up towards right center field. Harris and Soler coming together. That's Michael's ball.
Grant Holmes nails through 2 innings. Soler will lead off the bottom of the second inning. And the payoff pitch from the southpaw is hit to right field and pretty deep. It's still going off the top of the wall. Look how far that bounces away from Taylor. Boy, Soler made a big turn at second, but is able to scramble back with a double.
And a wise choice and a big smile there from Jorge Soler as he comes up big here. And to kick things off, and you see this pitch, outer half, 2-seam fastball, 91 miles an hour, just a little bit of run. And he goes out and gets it. And my goodness, what did he miss that by? Less than a foot?
That one gets by Torrens, so Soler will try to get to third, and he does slide in safely. And look at Iglesias hobbling, and that's just the kind of thing that we were talking about that the Mets are hoping to avoid.
Just his kind of elbow, body. Soler is a huge man.
And he's going to shake it off and stay in there.
That'll be a wild pitch charge to Lucchesi. Got to cash his run in.
Out to left center. That ball will drop. It's an RBI hit for Gio Urshela. And the Braves draw first blood, 1-0.
Any way that you can get them, you will take them after the big double. And then the wild pitch, a little weak contact here on what was a pretty good pitch inside to Urshela. So Jorge Soler easily scores. If that wild pitch doesn't happen, he's standing at third base because he can't take off.
Desperately needed the early lead.
And Grant Holmes, CJ, he's looked great through 2 innings.
Really sharp, no hits so far. The breaking pitches have looked good. He's been aggressive. He's been in the zone.
Another strikeout. 6 through 8 hitters for Grant Holmes.
And again to the slider here for Grant Holmes. Unbelievable. Get yourself in good counts and throwing those strikeout pitches.
Round ball out to second. Backhanded by Ozzie. Smooth play. Good throw. 3 up, 3 down. 3 perfect innings for Grant Holmes. He's definitely pulling his weight.
2 away here in the 4th inning. Brandon Nimmo is next.
He's in search of his 4th straight 1-2-3 inning.
Grant Holmes giving the Braves everything he's got.
Another perfect inning for Grant Holmes. 12 up and 12 down with 7 strikeouts for Grant. Got to get him some runs. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning, 1-0 Braves.
So back-to-back walks. Lucchesi starting to show a bit of fatigue.
The batter will be Sean Murphy. On this homestand, Murphy had a big home run the other night versus Kansas City. Need a big base hit right here.
Lucchesi is threatening to walk the bases loaded. A free pass to Laureano, then to Urshela. Now 3-2 to Sean Murphy.
In the air to deep right field, down the line towards the corner. That's going to be caught deep in the corner by Taylor. And the runners had to head back to first and second.
Gave it a ride, just needed a little bit more. That is a nice play by Taylor in the corner.
So it's up to Arcia. Runners at first and second, 2 down.
Well, let's see what Orlando Arcia can do.
Ground ball to the right side. Acuna comes up with it on the second bounce, tosses to first, and the Braves strand 2 men aboard. So Lucchesi was wild, but the 2 walks don't harm him.
And Brian Snitker is going to come and get Grant Holmes. He pitched 4 great innings, single and a walk here in the 5th.
Filling in like he did for Chris Sale, he'll get a hand and a big high five from all of his teammates.
And now it's on to Daysbel Hernandez.
We saw him yesterday. He was very good as he went an inning and 2/3 with 5 strikeouts.
Check swing, he went. Taylor knew it. He spins around and goes back to the dugout.
Good job by Daysbel Hernandez. Come out of the bullpen, get that first out.
Harrison Bader fanned his first time. Got him looking. Froze him. I don't know what Bader was looking for, but he didn't even get the bat off his shoulder. Luis Torrens, the catcher, fanned his first time.
And now Torrens grounds to third. Urshela's got it. Steps on the bag. Daysbel Hernandez, job done out of the pen to keep it 1-0. The tying run 90 feet away. The last time Dylan Lee allowed an inherited runner to score, you have to go back to May 4th.
He's got to face Pete Alonso.
Grounder to third. Urshela picks it off the short hop. And the Mets remain scoreless.
So 2 on the runner at third. Here's Gio Urshela, whose bloop single in the second drove in the only run of this game. Fly ball left field. Nimmo got a late start coming in, but he's there, and that retires the side. A double and 1 left. Joey Lucchesi giving the Mets what they needed. 6 solid innings.
And on to pitch. Desperate times, you know. Ronaldo Lopez will work in the 7th. His first relief appearance of the year. This is his throw day, but now he's in the game. And he'll face 5, 6, and 7.
And he comes out here on short rest and strikes out Marte.
Lopez cuts it loose and got his man. A lunge at a slider by Taylor. And 2 away here in the 7th. Flair, shallow center. Harris trotting in. He's got it. Down they go 1, 2, 3. Leonardo Lopez with a solid 7th, trying to do his part to get the Braves to San Diego.
Just any insurance, any breathing room right now would certainly be welcome.
0-1 softly tapped on the grass. Going to be a tough play. Brazoban fields, throws it away down the right field line. Over to third base now is Sean Murphy. He will hold. The throw by Brazoban, you knew it was going to be an adventure. He's had a hard time just throwing to the plate. So pressure to deliver a good throw to first from the third base side of the mound was too big a challenge for him. And now Arcia, or rather at Albies I should say, is at second with Murphy at third.
So now let's get Marcel out of this little dip he's in.
The Braves are due 1 for 8 in this game with runners in scoring position. And he lashes one into left field. A base hit. That'll drive in 2 runs. Ozuna busts out in a big way.
Much needed insurance. It's 3-0.
And why not the guy that has been doing it all season long? The most consistent hitter in this lineup since opening day is Marcell Ozuna, who creates the space that we have been looking for all afternoon after the error. A 2 RBI base hit to give the Braves a 3-run lead.
RBI 103 and 104 for him this year. And none more important for Ozuna. All right, Braves country, take a little exhale for the moment. Olsen, that's trouble. It's going to roll to the wall. Ozuna heads to third. He'll stop there.
Coming into second, and Olsen is tagged out. A tremendous throw by Tyrone Taylor to Eddie Alvarez, and they get Olsen at second base.
The Braves do get 2, which they badly needed, but they will not get any more. 3-0 with 3 outs to get for the Braves. The Braves 3 outs from a flight to San Diego, and Iglesias a chance at redemption after struggling in Game 1 of the doubleheader. And once again, just like earlier today, we have Iglesias versus Iglesias.
Grounded toward the hole. Backhand play by Arcia, but no chance to get Iglesias, and he keeps that hitting streak alive. 22 straight games. A leadoff single in the 9th.
What a story he's been.
Well, the Mets out life in the 9th. And now Brandon Nimmo, who took Iglesias deep in the first game of the doubleheader, had a base hit his last time up in this game.
Well, here's the 0-2. Ground ball right side. Ozzie has it to second. There's one. Arcia to first. There is 2. Huge double play to wipe the bags clean, and the Braves are 1 out away.
The Braves are 1 out away for the postseason. And the batter is Pete Alonso. Grounder to short. RC has got it. They did it! Despite all the adversity, all the twists and turns, the Braves battle their way back into the playoffs for a 7th straight season.
It was do or die in game 162, and the Braves said, we're not dying today. And for the 7th year in a row, the Braves are going